The recent museum system reorganization reorganized staff by function, such as education or operations, instead of by each museum. City Councilor Greg Smith says he heard concerns this could be affecting programs.
My concern is if we're doing it simply because it's based on budget or because we want to make sure that we're saying that everything's equal between these different departments, maybe we're not ending up providing the best service to our community as far as what the museums can offer. I can't tell you categorically that yes or no is happening, but I do think we have to look at it very carefully. And if it is a budgeting question, then we need to be as good as our word. We need to say, you know what, this is important to us, or conversely, maybe this isn't that important to us.
Museum System Administrator Rebecca Slaughter says the reorganization has helped to streamline the museum's programs and services and make the most of limited resources.
It also helped us with personnel to think about what's best to serve the public, adding an extra layer of person in the education department, both from an education point of view with the studio programs has really helped us expand the other types of programs that should be going on at the Museum of Art and we were missing, but also adding a dedicated person to booking tours really does help the situation.
The limited resources also contributes to the museum's lack of evening and Sunday hours, which people have asked for. But Slaughter says they are working to expand the availability of evening programs.
The education department is actually very helpful in that because they do plan evening programs, especially with the the 500 Years of Latino American History grant we have. We've been looking at evening programs, whether they're documentaries, but we also have fun adult-only programs that we've been trying to get started, where there is an educational component, but it's not necessarily something you go to with your family.
Slaughter says many times the public is unaware of the services offered by the museum.
That is the biggest criticism that we get. We have greatly expanded our advertising budget, but we also look at ways to advertise for free. One of the things that we do is we advertise on KOWG, but we also have started to use social media a lot more. So we do Facebook advertising, and we plaster the town sometimes with posters, but word of mouth is still probably the best way to get people into a museum or to a program.
City Councilor Greg Smith says he still has some concerns and wants to look at ways to improve museum services going into budget discussions because of the benefits they bring to the city.
We've identified these things in our strategic plan. We said we need to be doing these things, and we don't have a lot of opportunities to educate. In our Parks and Recreation Department, we have some, certainly with after-school and summer programs, but our museums really provide that, and not just for students, but for adult lifelong learners.
Museum System Administrator Rebecca Slaughter says they are looking to create a new strategic plan in the coming year to better plan the future of the city's museums. For KRWG, I'm Samantha Sonner.